Hello guys.
One of the most effective ways to prevent the spread of germs is to wash your hands often. Make sure to scrub with soap for at least 20 seconds. If soap and water are not available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Hand washing isn't the only preventative measure you should take to reduce the spread of germs. It's also important to avoid close contact with people who are sick and keep at least 6 feet between yourself and anyone who is coughing or sneezing. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue, then immediately throw the tissue in the trash. If you don't have a tissue, cough or sneeze into a bent elbow instead. Never cough or sneeze into your hands or into the air. Clean frequently touched objects and surfaces daily, such as tables, countertops, doorknobs, light switches, and cabinet handles with household cleaners and disinfectants. Stay home if you're sick. If you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical care, but be sure to call in advance. Your medical provider will be able to direct you to the appropriate facility in your area. Lastly, follow the CDC's recommendations for using a face mask. Face masks are not recommended for use by the general public. Rather, face masks should be worn by people who show symptoms of COVID-19 to help prevent spreading the disease to others. Face masks should also be worn by people taking care of someone with COVID-19, such as loved ones or healthcare workers. While there is currently no vaccine to prevent COVID-19, staying up to date on your other vaccinations can help you stay healthy and protected against other respiratory infections, such as a seasonal flu or pneumonia. If you haven't already, ask your healthcare provider about which vaccinations are recommended for you. If you have any questions about how to best protect yourself against respiratory illnesses like COVID-19, talk to your healthcare provider.
Think Cebu and real estate, and immediately CEBULANDMASTERS comes to mind. Now, it was set up in 2003 by Joe Soberano, who at that time had just retired from his stint in the corporate world. 14 years later, and the company has become one of the biggest players in the Visayas, even listing at the Philippine Stock Exchange. We had the pleasure of speaking with Joe, who just a day after we did our interview was awarded Industry Entrepreneur of the Year at the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year Awards. Here's that interview. So it's been 5 months since your IPO in May. Your stock has seen some swings. It went up to 20% up. Now it's back to where it started, but pretty good, doing pretty okay. How has the ride been so far as a listed company?
Well, the things that we normally have done in terms of development is becoming more fast, no? The movements of acquisitions and building is there. And the book room is also very busy trying to engage ourselves with putting in the governance push.
Are you feeling the pressure? All eyes are on you now?
Well, we have a much bigger stakeholder base to speak about, no? The bigger public that we have to give our service to. So the pressure is good for us because it puts us grounded and make sure that we deliver the goods.
There you go. Did you imagine 20, 30 years ago that you would be here today, that you would be this big today?
Well, quite honestly, I have never imagined that when I was with my years with Ayala and just aspiring to be an entrepreneur and getting started. And I'm just so fortunate to be where I am right now. I give that to the organization, the people, the support, also the family.
So let's look at your history. You were with Ayala Group and with other companies in the private sector. And then at age 43, you retired.
Right. At that age, I was really pursuing public service. And that bigger public service that I realized was really being into real estate, because it's also serving the people and looking at the homeowners, giving them the best that they could have, providing them homes and the best place they could stay. And I'm happy where I am right now.
So in 2003, you started CEBULANDMASTERS. 14 years after you list, you're now a big player.
Yes, that's how it rolls up, no? Identifying the opportunities that were there. Bismin to me is a place where I'm very familiar with. Even when I was in the private sector, that was my main focus. So
why? I mean, I know you're from Cebu,
yes,
but why Bismin and not Luzon? Many of the big players are here.
Even the NEDA studies point out that the growth areas are there. So I would rather be focusing there. And there are more infrastructure build up now. No? And even the manpower of people who are having to work on construction basically come from the Visayas and Mindanao areas. So we harness also their skills and their availability and giving us all the support for our real estate push.
So you're present in Cebu, Davao, Cagayan de Oro, and you have a lot of projects in the pipeline for launch this year?
Yes, Bacolod, Iloilo.
Negros Oriental?
Right.
You're calling 2017 a banner year. Why?
The IPO is there and more projects coming into place. You have about 17 billion of projects being launched this year alone. That is why it points us to that direction of attaining by 2020 a 10 billion sales target with a 3 billion net income. To us, that will put us in our attainment of the vision to be the premier homegrown real estate developer for Bismin.
Of course, a 10 billion target sales, that would be more than double your target this year.
Very much. It's actually triple. Oh, that's tripling it. Well, that's in the next 2 years coming, you know.
And what's going to drive this growth? Aren't you seeing any bubbles?
Demand is there. So we have seen that in the past years. You know, these are real demand, especially on the economic and mid-market sector of our economy. The buyer base have continued to grow. The OFW support is there. These are real legitimate buyers. So that strong demand has to be met with developers coming in and providing that particular need to them.
But beyond providing residential communities or places for the OFWs and your other clients, are you also looking at boosting your recurring income like rental or leasing, which currently just makes up about 5%
Yes,
of your
that's
total
right.
revenues?
We hope to increase that eventually to 20%. And we're gearing up to that. Mixed-use development are in place for us, no? And we soon will be realizing this in the next year or two. We're also building up our hospitality portfolio. At least 5 hotels will be operational in 3 to 4 years. 3 will be in Cebu, 1 in Davao, and 1 in Bacolod. So all of this, mixed-use development, hospitality, even the office leasing part. No, right now we have 2 ongoing buildings being constructed: the Latitude in Cebu Business Park, and also the Baseline center that we have in Cebu as well.
Since we're on the topic of expansion, let's go down to some figures here. What kind of growth are you seeing in the next year or two? Double-digit?
Yes,
Income growth?
still there. When we were figuring our income growth up to 2020, we're averaging something like 40%.
40%?
40%.
40.
Year on year.
Okay.
Moving up to 2020. That's how we foresee it. So it's going to be a very busy year and moving forward.
I can imagine. How about land banking?
Yes.
Right now you have how much of a land bank?
We figure this should be doubled up, no? Because
From the current 5 billion.
Well, somewhere in that region, no? Because principally the IPO proceeds,
Which is
was really to
around-
boost up about 2.2 billion that will go for purely expansion moves in land acquisition. So that will boost again our land bank, and there are more to come. No, and the recurring income base will also be expanding, and at the same time, the revenue base as well. No, as we develop the land bank and do our selling push. In our
Your
expansion moves.
children, they play very important roles, different roles in the company. What's it like running a business with your kids?
Oh,
How do you explain this to them?
honestly, I'm learning also from them. These are new ideas that they have come about, and I've always told them that well, we work right now, and even for your next generation, that's the thing that we will have to leave behind, a strong organization, and we are here also for the future generations. So that's why we team up very well together with my wife. Also, it's a family business.
Who I imagine is the real boss.
Oh, yeah, perfectly said, Michelle, and that's the kind of interaction we have. Even when we are already in the house, we exchange these pleasantries, no, of mixing up the good things that's happening in the offices, in our work, and also balance it with what we can do as a family.
Wow.
And we look at, of course, the company, the organization as a family as well.
Wow. So, okay, last few questions for you. Number one, infrastructure. Most of the property giants, Ayala, SM, are getting into infrastructure with the government. Are we going to see Cebulan Masters, your name and bids soon?
Not immediately, but we do have our share that will impact the community. No, in Cebu, I have this project that will have it's a reclamation project. We're waiting for some papers to be approved by government, and that could help contribute to the infrastructure of Cebu, because when you have 100 hectares of reclaimed land, there's a lot of opportunities that you can also provide, in terms of infrastructure support to the locality. I'm referring to the town of Minglanida, which is about 20 minutes from Cebu City. Now also in Davao, we have that Central Business District project. It's a 20-hectare development in the heart of Matina. That's the centrally located part of Davao. And that again could boost infrastructure in a way. While we may not be doing the big ones, our projects themselves can be supporting all those infrastructure moves in key cities of Bismin.
So when you look back, what do you want to tell the younger version of Joe?
Well, just be able to spot opportunities, and balance this out with your capabilities, and try to see that when things match, then that would be something that you would like to really try and push, and that way you can also be the best entrepreneur that you can be.
Well said. Thank you very much for joining us, Joe. It's good to have you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Ian. Want to live extraordinarily? It may seem difficult, but with CEBULANDMASTERS, it's possible. Let me show you. First, they give you hands-on service. From their sales and customer care team prior and during turnover, to their in-house property management team when you've settled in. Plus, their amenities are carefully planned and well developed, like a clubhouse with pool, a gym, and even a chapel. You can choose from a wide range of developments: residential, offices, mixed use, townships, and even hotels. Everything for the lifestyle you want. With over 50 developments in the best locations, CEBULANDMASTERS is now the leading local housing developer in key Vismin cities. So you see, you can live extraordinarily when your real estate developer goes to great lengths for you. Live extraordinarily with CEBULANDMASTERS.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, It's Happy Monday, everyone. So I think we are on the last 10th of May. This is our last week, and a week after this one, we will now be in June. We will be in June, and I hope everyone was already adjusted with a new normal. It's been past 2 months already, and I think we are all able to embrace what is the new normal. Ang dating abnormal ngayon ay normal na. So ang normal dati ngayon pag ginagawa mo 'yan, abnormal ka. So ngayon po try to adapt, Try to adapt to the changing time. And just like what I always say to all of our partners all over the Philippines na COVID will not be that fast to be eradicated, It's gonna be here to quite longer to stay. Vaccines are not yet there. We are waiting for the vaccine, and if the vaccine will be there will still be a lot of adjustments before we can really go back to the so-called normal, So before anything else, I would like to congratulate all the sellers have made. Over the weekend, there were quite a number actually. I posted it in our D818 Premier Properties Facebook group, Our exclusive Facebook groups for our agents only all over the Philippines. I posted it there. Ang dami ninyo eh. So pinost ko na lang doon. And I've heard today, just today, we made some reservation all the way to I don't know. Is it somewhere in Luzon? I still don't have the details yet, no? So again, no, I'm quite amazed to where we are, and we are selling properties all over the Philippines. That's the magic of online. No, that's the magic of online, and that's the magic of the so-called new normal, the new normal that we are experiencing right now. And today, Laguna. Sorry, I'm sorry. I was chatted here. It's Laguna pala. No, it's Laguna. So we made a sale in Laguna today. Now, we will go back. Pabalik na naman tayo ng Mindanao, no? Before the weekend closes, we were joined by our partners from Cagayan de Oro, and today we will be joined again by another partners of ours from Davao City. Now, we've been receiving quite a number of messages with regards to Davao, and now we are going to start exploring Davao right now, no? And I am so honored, I am even so blessed na ang pinadala ni Sibulan Master today is no less than the sales manager of Davao City himself, no? So medyo I am deeply honored, no? So siya na lang siguro ang magpakilala sa the entire persona of the person, no? I only have the name Garrett, no? So Garrett, if you are there, you may want to come in and say your highs and hello, and you can also do your presentation sometime later. You are joined actually by 48 people in the Zoom room, and this is also live on our exclusive Facebook group for all other agents nationwide, and there are over 100 people there watching right now. So Garrett, have your way.
Thank you, Dr. Jofrin, for that introduction. So, hello everyone. It's nice to have all of you here. I'm Garrett Clyde Maisling. I'm actually the one in charge for all the Mindanao projects. So this afternoon, it's gonna be an afternoon of learning. So we're very thrilled to work with all of you because you're the active sellers for the realty. So we have so much in store for us for Mindanao. So not only for Davao, I'll be also giving you a glimpse of the fastest selling in Mindanao right now, the Cagayan de Oro project. So it's a good thing that all of you are concentrating in online selling. So it's really timely, and we also think that you could always trust with our support from all our sales team all over the Philippines. So shall I go with the presentation, sir?
Yes, go on. Have your way.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So good afternoon, everyone. All of you are our partners for all our projects. So we're here to give you a glimpse of the projects that we have for Mindanao. So basically, currently we're in Mindanao, we're concentrating in two areas, in Davao and Cagayan. But mind you, we will have more projects all over Mindanao, all over Visayas, because our expertise is really in Bismin. So our tagline is live extraordinarily. So Sibulan Master has been in the forefront of real estate industry for quite a while. We're known to provide hands-on service, Bismin expertise. In all our project, we provide complete amenities and the right choices. So we always give the message of we build with you in mind. So that's the Sibulan Masters mantra. But that does not only resonates to all our buyers where we provide the quality projects, but also to our sellers because we are known to provide the best support. We always have you in mind in all our initiatives in order to strengthen our relationship. So that's our tagline, we build with you in mind. We're basically based in Cebu City, but we are We have a lot of projects all over the country, specifically in Vismin or Visayas in Mindanao. So all our projects are actually concentrated into different categories. So we have residential project, we have offices, we have hotels, mixed use, and of course, township. So these categories shows our commitment in the industry. We've spearheaded a lot of projects all over the country, but we're more known in the residential development. So this kind of project assures you that we are very focused in the industry, and we're geared towards leadership. So our history and milestone, we started operation in 2003. So we have a lot of projects since then. We have spawned into different developments. We have in Iloilo, we have in Bacolod, we have in Dumaguete, of course, in Davao, our head office in Cebu. We have a lot of projects in Cebu. We also have in Bohol, of course, in Cagayan. So that's part of our thrust to continue to develop more projects. So we've been listed in Philippine Stock Exchange in June 2017. So that makes us accountable to a lot of investors and also to the public. So we're known to be the fast-growing homegrown developer with over 57 projects in different stages of development. So let's move on to our project in Davao. We call this the Paragon Davao. So possibilities are endless. So this project is actually located and centrally located in Matina, Davao City. So it offers unparalleled convenience and accessibility to major establishments where modern facilities and conveniences are situated. So you can see there the actual location of the project, which is very close to the conveniences. So we're near the Davao Doctors Hospital. The closest, we are very close to Ateneo Davao University. We're also close to SMCT Davao, Matina IT Park, SNR membership, and NCC Mall. So this is just few of the nearby developments, but we're in the center of everything. So for this project, we're developing not only a residential project, we're developing a community and actually a mixed-use project. It's one of our mixed-use development. We have plenty of mixed-use project by CEBULANDMASTERS. I'm sure you've heard of Baseline, Astra. We have a lot of mixed-use, also 38 Park. So this is our first mixed-use project in Mindanao, the Paragon Davao. So this project is composed of different components. We have the residential, hotel, convention center, and lifestyle mall. So these components provide the conveniences of the residents to make sure that all the resident doesn't have to travel far to meet their needs. So to give you a glimpse of the site development, so along the main highway of MacArthur Highway, the closest building is the Cetadines Paragon Davao, and behind that is One Paragon Place. And you can also see here the Paragon Convention Center and the Paragon Lifestyle Mall. So all of this will create the integrated community, and very soon we will launch another featured expansion because we've actually seen the demand for this development, and will surely appreciate the developments once we expand this project. So in this expansion, we'll have more retail, more offices. So you can see also in this site development network. So it's within this complex, everything is just nearby. So it's very accessible. So in this project, we provide 26 floors. We're selling separately the parking, of course. So we provide here well-designed units with outstanding panoramic views of Davao City. So So we also have full range of amenities that residents can enjoy, and integrated in a perfectly master plan development to complement a dynamic lifestyle. So it's majority of these units is composed of studios. So you can see there the number of the units, studio units, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedroom out of the 554 residential units. So separate would be the lobby, 4 elevators, 1.5 meter corridor, combinable units. So if it's adjacent, you can combine it. Balcony on select units, garbage holding room for garbage segregation, 100% backup power, 24/7 security, and property management services by CEBULANDMASTERS Property Management. So this is the actual floor plan. So it's very easy to identify the unit types. So the blue ones are studios and green ones are one bedroom. So if you happen to have a client who prefers a river view, you can make them choose between those units that are facing the river view. It's very easy to see in the floor plan. And also we have the mountain view. It's close to the hotel. So those are the options. So there are more studios in each floor. So this is 5th to 26th floor. And the topmost floor, which is the penthouse floor plan, you can see the penthouse units. So most of these units are big. So the smallest one is 2-bedroom and we have 3-bedroom. So if you have a client who's discerning taste, they want to belong in the very few neighbors in that floor, so they can choose from the penthouse. We still have available units in this floor. Okay, so what do we get with this project? So we provide painted wall, partition, and ceiling, tiled dwelling areas, tiled toilet and bath with complete bathroom fixtures, kitchen sink with the countertop, kitchen base and overhead cabinet, installed fire detection and suppression system, provision for kitchen exhaust, provision for window type, provision for split type, provision for cable internet, and provision for water heater. So those are the unit features. Okay, so if your client prefers a studio, so they can choose between a 22.4 to 22.94. So there are also, there's a unit studio that has a balcony, which is a lone unit. You can see that, revisit that in the floor plan. And of course, if your client prefers a bigger unit, I haven't presented the 1-bedroom because as of last week, all the 1-bedrooms are sold out. But if you have a client who wants a 1-bedroom, you can refer this to our inventory. We'll be happy to assist you. So this is our 2-bedroom type unit. So this is very available for your client at 67.2 square meter. Now we also have an 80.95 2-bedroom. We have a 114. So this is the biggest, one of the biggest 3-bedroom we have. And we also have a smaller 90.3 3-bedroom also. So those are the unit types. Now for this project, this is a residential project again. All the amenities are located in the 4th floor. So to give you an idea of the amenities, with the swimming pool, function room, I'll show you the render. So this is the swimming pool. Okay. So this is the meeting room. This is where your clients or the investors could organize a meeting. And this is the gym for the fitness needs. The lobby and lounge for the meeting area or the receiving area of your guest. So, okay, so this month alone, we still have a few days before the month ends. We actually have a promo. So this normally our equity ranges around 11,000 a month for a studio. This is a high-end project. So the contract price of a studio unit is at 3.3. So 1-bedroom at 5.3 million. So for the reservation fee, it's 20,000 only, and down payment could be spread for 45 months. So it's very affordable, 12% spread to 45 months for as low as 7,795. So majority of our units are available are studios. So you can make your client choose from the studio units that are available. We have our 70 plus units available right now. So, and the remaining balance could be paid through or be through bank financing. So of course, we still have the transfer charges. You could pay on or before move-in, and all units are combinable subject to design and development. So the parking, if your client prefers a parking, they could separately buy it at 700,000 but inclusive. So that's for the residential component, the one Paragon, Davao. So in this complex also, in this mixed-use project, not only residential, we're promoting a hotel. So this is one of very, very few hotel in Davao that's for sale. So it's very new, and there's actually a good avenue for your buyers, especially those who are not from Davao or from OFWs. They may want to invest from this because this is hassle-free investment. They just have to make the hotel operator manage everything. So what's with the hotel component of this project? It's called Cetadines Paragon Davao. So this is actually the render of the building. It's a 19-story building, 263 units available for to operate later on. For the 263, we are only selling half of it. So that's 132 units for sale only. So 56 designated basement parking slots, service residence apartments with contemporary interior design, full range of amenities, 4-passenger elevators, access to convention center. So it's very accessible to the convention center where there are a lot of events going on. 24/7 security, 100% backup power, and to be managed by Ascot Limited. So this is gonna be handled by an international reputable brand in hotel operation. So we're proud of the Ascot because it's a international brand. So it's the world's largest international service residence operator. So it's positioned as the Citadine is positioned as caters to the young professionals. So it's the brand personality of Citadines is it caters to young and fit. So the distinctive features, it's service residence that offers flexible services plus all the comforts of a modern home. So a unit in a condotel, I'm sure some of you have already been selling condotel, but it's delivered, fully furnished, fully finished, everything is complete. So it will operate as a hotel. So you cannot use it anytime you like. You're in Cetadines Paragon, the unit owners are only given 10 days to use the whole year. Okay? So the rest of the year, it's gonna operate as a hotel. Okay? So I hope that's clear because this is a condo hotel, not a residential. So it's very, very ideal for those buyers who are based abroad and those who are not in Davao. Okay? So based on track record, as of May 2018, Ascot has been known worldwide. So it has 74,000 residences being operated, 500 properties. So they're operating in 133 cities and 32 countries. So all of these countries from Europe, US, Asia, they're actually managing all the units here. So what's the value proposition of a condo hotel over hotel or apartment lease? So it's actually a hybrid between hotel and apartment or condominium. So it's variable lease term. So it caters to long-term and long-term and short-term lease. Low investment cost, low operating cost due to limited service provided because it has less intensive staffing and lower marketing and maintenance cost. And also it's subject to some seasonality. So of course, those months that are very busy, those are the months that the hotel operation will really be performing well. So what are the choices if the owner or the investor would like to invest? So they can choose between or a one-bedroom. So you can see here, there's the blue one are the studios and the green one are the one-bedrooms. So it's very easy. So based on your client's preference, they can choose based on their risk appetite in investment. Again, this is a purely investment project. So you can smaller as 24 square meter studio. So we still have also bigger one bedroom preference. So I'll show you a layout. So if a studio, so this is the layout of a studio. Again, it's delivered fully furnished, fully finished. So we can actually check our website and we can also send you an email of the photos of the showroom. Actually, we have a showroom already for Cetadines in Davao and even for the residential one Paragon so that you can have an idea of how it will be delivered. This is a one bedroom. This is the biggest one bedroom at 47 square meter. So we also have a uniquely designed one bedroom. Okay, so one of the main question in investing in a condo hotel is it's gonna be operating as a hotel. So they want to know what's in it for them as an investor. So we're trying to give them an idea by showing them the return of investment. So here, this is the main tool of selling a condo hotel, the ROI presentation based on an aggressive and conservative estimate. So what if at a very conservative of 65% occupancy, meaning all the hotel units, 65% of it of which are occupied, or an aggressive 85%. So you can see here the rundown of all the figures. So let's give it a try. There are 263 units all in all for citadines, right? So average room per night currently it's at 4,500. That's the current rate. So eventually every year hotel rates increases. So anyway, going back, what if let's just look at the 65% occupancy column. So this is the ROI presentation. So it's very easy to get the figure of getting the gross sales per night. You just multiply 263 by 4,500 times 65%. So that gives the per night income of 769,000 per night. Okay, that's the entire, all the hotel units. So there are 355 days in a year. Why is that in this presentation? Because the 10 days to complete the 365, the 10 days is free nights. So it's for the unit owner or for the investor. So they cannot actually the 10, we will show you, it will be added back later to show you the complete presentation of the ROI. So 355 the hotel operation. So gross sales per year. So that's very easy again. 769,000 per night times 355, you get the 273 million. Okay, so that's the gross sales, not the net sales yet. So in order for us to get the net, we have to less the OPEX or operating expenses. So in this scenario, actually, it's fixed that the ASCOT will be getting to, in order to properly maintain or manage the hotel operation, they'll be getting 65% from the gross. So that's for the entire hotel operation, managing salary of employees, everything. Building maintenance, for the insurance, everything. So it leaves 35% for the unit owners to share for the entire year. So that gives 95 million yearly income for the entire share of the unit owners. So then that's the what's left, or the net for the unit owners. Okay, so how do we get what's the actual share of the investor? Okay, so we'll just have to consider the total area of the condotel. So if you add all the units or all the 263 rooms available for operation or for hotel, it's 9,289 square meter if we add all. So in order, we will get the full income per square meter per month at 857.49. So for a studio of 24.6 square meter, if a unit owner will invest smallest studio, 24.6, okay? So the yearly income is 253,000 per the entire year. So that's the entire year. But the distribution is not yearly. It's gonna be based on Cebu operation quarterly. Okay? So this is just for presentation again. So we add back the 10 usable days that's given to the unit owners at 45,000 per the entire year, because 4,500 times 10. Okay? So 45,000. That gives the yearly income per studio at 298,000. So the unit owner or investor already have an idea how much he will get out of this investment. So out of the current price of 5.6 million, the ROI is 5.32. So that's easy. 298 divided by the total investment. So that's the ROI. So if your client is very they want to know if this is a good investment, it's very easy to say, because this is a real estate property. It's actually appreciating every year, and this is based on the hotel current rate at 4,500. So it's better than putting your money in the bank, investing in other kind of investment portfolio, because the bank cannot give you even 1% per annum for time deposit. So this is really a good investment. That's just for the 65 occupancy. For 85 occupancy, they'll get higher ROI. Okay, so I hope that's clear for ROI presentation. Okay, So for the studio right now, currently it's 5.6 million. We're giving promo right now, a reservation fee of 30,000. They could invest for as low as 15,000 because the 15% down payment could be spread to 48 months. So that's for a studio. And on the right side is the one bedroom. So it's at 26,000 per month. It's very, very big one bedroom. So the remaining balance could be loaned through the bank. So that's for Paragon. So the entire Paragon project has I presented the residential and the hotel, and part of the mixed-use project is the convention center. This is what will attract more attention for lease or those who will be having their unit rented. And that's the render for the Paragon Davao Lifestyle Mall. So that's a great component because it would give the ultimate convenience to all residents. Okay? So for Davao, if you have a client who's interested not in RFO or they prefer a ready for occupancy unit, we have a good offering. We have the Mesa Tierra Garden Residences located in E. Jacinto Extension, Davao. So it's actually one of our main project. It's gonna be turned over within the year. So this is the actual location. It's in the heart of Davao. It's very close to Abriza Mall. It's the Ayala Mall. And the closest also is Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, HSBC, Sutherland Global. So that's the main location of the project. It's within 1 kilometer from the hospitals, government offices, schools, and commercial establishments. So just give you an idea of the amenities. It has a garden atrium, adult kiddie pool, children's playground, fitness gym, retail arcade, sky garden, 24/7 security, and CLI property management. So 694 units that's gonna be turned over. So majority of which are studios. We have 1 bedroom and 2 and 3 bedroom at the penthouse floor. So this is the actual photo. That's April 2020. We're nearing the completion of the units. Actually, we have topped off since last year. So this is just the interiors and the other important parts of the project. So we're gonna be targeting to start turnover December 2020 of this year. So currently, the one available for Mesa Tierra is 1 bedroom. We have 2 bedroom and 3 bedroom also. So you can see here, it's as low as, we're still offering it 15% down payment to 36 months. So it's as low as 19,000 per month. For 2 bedroom, 30,000, and for 3 bedroom, 44,000. So you can see there also the contract price. But we're offering this limited promo because we might lower the spread of the equity or the down payment because this project is about to be turned over very soon. Right? So what's in store for you? So what motivates the sellers are, of course, the commission, but more so the incentive. We're offering biggest incentive for Mesa Tierra, 50,000 for 1 bedroom. So it's really huge amount. 2 bedroom, 60,000. 3 bedroom, 70,000. Now, let's move on. I hope you still have time to listen more. So let's move on to the Cagayan de Oro project. I'll show you later the incentive for Paragon. So for Cagayan de Oro, it's actually doing well right now. This is the only Casamira project in Mindanao right now. It has jumped in sales for only 1 month. For the month of May alone by 40%. It's close to sold out. Okay? It makes us very curious what makes this project very sellable, very hot right now. So it's because this is the only Casamira project we have in Mindanao. So this is an affordable brand. So we have a lot of Casamira in Cebu City. So this is a 2-tower development. So Casamira CDO is the 6th of the Casamira brands. So we have Casamira South, Casamira Linao, which is all in Cebu. Casamira Coast, that's in near Dumaguete in Cebulan. Casamira Guadalupe, that's in Cebu, of course, and Labangon. And this is the 6th Casamira. So in Casamira, we're giving more. It actually plays on the affordable development. So We have many competition in the affordable market, but we are very proud to say that among the affordable, we're giving more in terms of more amenities and more value and more space. It's located in Barangay Kauswagan in Cagayan. So it's very near to the basic conveniences, very near Polymedic Medical Plaza, Save More Supermarket, Liceo de Cagayan de University, it's near school, close Auto Centrio Mall, Capital University. So all of these things are very near, close by. So the project is composed of two towers, Tower 1 and Tower 2. So the one nearest to the main road is Tower 1. So you can see here the building. Okay, so what do we provide? Even though it's an affordable project, we provide complete amenities and features. So we have adult kiddie pool, fitness gym, clubhouse, prayer room, viewing deck, sky garden, play area, 3 elevators, garbage room per floor, 100% backup power, 24/7 security, ground floor retail, and CLI property management. Now, the unit owners has option between a studio and 1 bedroom. If I'm not mistaken, as of today, we have sold out for all the 1 bedroom units. But we can merge studio units that are adjacent. So if you have clients who wants bigger unit, they can merge the studio. We still have plenty of studio available. Less than 50. Sorry. So that's what makes it very hotly sellable right now. It's selling like hotcake ang atong Casamira CDO. So this is the floor plan for the Tower 1. The amenities is located in the 5th floor. So you can see here, majority of the units are in the 5th floor amenity deck. All the amenities are located in the 5th. So that's the swimming pool right there. You can see also the gym, the pink ones, that's the gym, and the center, that's the function rooms. Okay, so it's very easy to get acquainted with the units. So the bedroom, 1 bedroom are the blue units or the blue colored, and the yellow are the studios. So 7th to 9th floor, that's the floor plan. Now, as you go higher, of course, there's a little bit increase in price because you get better view. But there are some floors that has the amenities, not only in the 5th, we have in the 10th, especially in Tower 1 that has the sky garden. This is the 11th floor. So this is where this is the floor plan for 11th floor. And of course, you have a client who prefers the best view, so they can choose this floor plan 12 to 23. So there are, for this floor, 3 1 bedroom and the rest are studios. Okay, so how about Tower 2? So Tower 2, this is the 5th floor, again, amenity deck. There's some units also in the Tower 2 that's in the 5th floor. And of course, the 6th floor, okay, is the 7th to 9th floor, okay, 10th to 11th floor, and higher floor, the better. So they can choose between these units. Again, 1 bedroom, blue, and yellow studios. It's very easy to get to the sequence. Okay, so what do we get once the unit is ready? So we actually have a showroom already in Cagayan. So we can send you the photos if you're you want to sell you mean to show to your client the model unit. So for the area, for the finish, for floor finish, we provide this not vinyl, but actually we provide tiles already. Wall finish painted, toilet and bath ceramic floor tiles. Bathroom fixtures is included. Kitchen base cabinet with countertop is included. Kitchen exhaust is with provision. Grease trap is included. Cable TV and telephone internet is with provision. Fire detection and suppression system is installed. And provision for aircon window type is with provision already. Shower heater is with provision already. So those are the unit features. So if you want to, this is the render for the lobby. It's very beautiful. This is where the receiving area of the guest. And of course, there's a function. There's the function hall as one of the main amenities. The fitness gym, the viewing deck, swimming pool, and of course, the retail in the ground. So the retail, soon they will have their own retail where it could cater to the basic needs of the residents. So the target completion of this project is Q3 of 2022. So right now, we have a very limited promo. Same with Davao also. This is only for the month of May. So we have, I think, 6 days to go. So by next month, we might have different promo. This promo is only for me, 15,000 per reservation fee, 15,000 for as low as 5,400 for 42 months. So that's very, very affordable for the unit owner of investors. So the remaining balance could be loan through bank loan. Okay. So what do the sellers get as an incentive? So if you sell a studio, you get 20,000 incentive and 1 bedroom 30,000 incentive. So that's really a very huge incentive for an affordable project. Casamira CDO right now, and even for Paragon, we have huge incentive, but of the incentive that we're showing, it's gonna be spread in increments. But the promo right now for summer, we're giving away the 10,000 part of the incentive in advance. So that's why we have this 10K advance cash incentive. So for instance, diba, studio is 20,000, we'll release 10,000 ahead. We just have to make sure your client can accomplish or submit the basic requirements. So this is something that would really inspire sellers to sell. So this is our poster. We're actually doing marketing promotion in our website. So we call that CLI Home Goals Promo. So part of that is the lower equity and of course the appliances. So again, the same with Cagayan and Davao, we're giving away free appliance to be redeemed upon turnover for the month of May. So if the buyer will invest in a studio, they will get free refrigerator and for 1 bedroom free aircon to be redeemed upon turnover. So again, this is until May 30 only. This is the same for Paragon Place and the same for Casamira CDO. So take advantage of this. This is really the main reason na it's very fast selling ang atong Mindanao project. Okay, for Paragon, again, incentive, di ba? Ang Casamira, 20,000 per studio, 1 bedroom, 30,000. What about for Paragon? What's the incentive? It's bigger. So we're giving 35,000 for studio, 1 bedroom at 40,000, 2 bedroom at 50,000, and 3 bedroom at 60,000. So if you focus on selling high-end, like Paragon, you get bigger incentive. Okay? And Cetadines, for incentive for studio at 35,000 and 1 bedroom at 40,000. Okay? So that's for the incentive. Okay, so for Paragon only, not for Casamira CDO, this is another promo we have for the first 100 parking slots sold. So, di ba, I showed you the incentive a while ago for each project. Now, the only project that gives incentive for parking is Paragon. On top of the what's showed to you, we're giving away additional 5,000 additional incentive per parking slot for first 100. So, it's a very limited promo again. It's more money for you. So, we're doing this in order to support our sellers. Okay, so the same promo with Paragon, we're giving free aircon and free ref for studio, ref, aircon for 1 bedroom. This is until May 30 only. Okay? Okay? So the same 10,000 cash incentive, that's what I mentioned a while ago. So we're releasing 10K advance incentive as long as the requirements are complete. So the good thing with CEBULANDMASTERS is we're very master in serving our sellers. So despite the current challenges of the new normal, we have showed a very good performance. Mindanao, for instance, jump in sales for quite big jump, 40% for just May. You might focus your attention in selling CEBULANDMASTERS project. And even despite the current challenges, we did not stop in releasing commission and incentive for the partners. So we really want to find a way to serve you. And because of this, we see the huge jump in sales. We could see that the buyers right now see the value of owning a convenient and safe community. Okay. So in our online operation, we are actually doing online for all the branches. Although by next week, all our regional offices outside Cebu, since already all the ACQ are lifted in those areas, will have the operation will resume already. Now, but of course, in Cebu, since it's still ECQ, we're still doing support online. But that doesn't mean that we will not stop supporting our online or group chat support. So all our sellers, all our sales team are always on the alert to monitor all the group chats from 8:30 to 6 p.m. So that's our office hours. Okay. So in an online reservation, for instance, if you have a client from in your area and you want to sell, like for in Cebu, and you want to sell Mindanao project, we have satellite offices there, so you can do everything online. So all you have to do is just complete the basic requirements. So we have the BIS or buyer's information sheet. So make sure your client fill it out completely and have it signed ang back portion sa BIS. Make them prepare 2 valid IDs. So that's another important requirement. And of course, TIN. So both for buyers and sellers. So we will provide complete reservation documents via email from your unit of choice. So once these documents are already ready, you will give this, diba, for the sales officers, or you will send these basic requirements because your client already chosen a unit. Once the sales officer will receive it, they will email you in response complete additional forms or additional documents, which are the term sheet and reservation agreement. So all you have to do is to make your client sign these forms or these sheets. Term sheet shows the monthly amortization. Reservation agreement is the agreement between the CEBULANDMASTERS and your client. Now, once it's signed, of course, you will have to email it back with signature. Now, the next step is to, of course, pay the reservation fee. So we try to control the release of the bank details because some of the projects has different partners. Like in Davao, that's not a CLI project only. It's actually a partnership of the USON. So it's under YHES or YES ang bank detail niya. So that's after your client has sent all those documents, by then we will give you the bank details on the actual project. So again, Mesa Tierra is YES, Paragon is YHES, Casamira CDO is CEBULANDMASTERS Inc. So those are the bank accounts. So you just, if you have closed already the sale, you ask from the sales team the bank details once your client already decided. Okay, so of course, once they receive the bank details, that's where they will send the deposit of the reservation. So once they made the reservation online, bank to bank, or if they want to go to the bank to deposit to that account, they will have to keep the bank confirmation or deposit slip. So that those deposit slip and bank confirmation has to be emailed to ensure we can trace the deposits, because we have a lot of reservations every day. We have to make sure it will not be lost. So just send us a copy. Okay, so once we receive the copy, we will book the account. By then, we will prepare the contract to sell, which is very important. Now, currently, still in Cebu, they're still under ECQ. If the operation has not been normalized in that area, the buyer can still keep the hard copy of the contract to sell. So the hard copy, since they will receive it by email, they will have to print it and sign it page by page. But we will need the hard copy again because we will have to make sure it's gonna be notarized by us. So when the normal operation just the time you will submit the hard copy of the CTS, all signed by the buyer. So seller takes the responsibility of submitting buyer's complete requirements. Okay, so another option we have right now is we're doing Pay Maya. Pay Maya is actually an online payment method. So we're opening this option for the equity settlement because especially we have a lot of foreign buyers like from US who was having time doing bank transaction. It's very hard to go to the bank. It's an online account. They just have to download the Pay Maya link, an app, or you can just visit the website. So step one is you contact the online payment hotline. So this is the email address of the Cebulan Masters handling the online payment. So online payments at cebulanmasters.com, or they may call the mobile number or hotline. Now, you can also coordinate with our branch staff or branch sales team to ensure that it's being done properly by your client. So that's the first step. Okay, the second step is you open PayMaya email invoice. So payment link will be sent via email within 2 working days from date of call. So this is a confirmation of details verbally given on step 1. After that, step 3, they will have to pay via credit card or debit card. So they only accept Visa, MasterCard, and JCB card are the ones that's accepted. So once the payment has been done, the email confirmation will be sent once the transaction is made. Okay? So that's all. So I hope you learned a lot this afternoon. It's been a very comprehensive presentation of all the projects in Mindanao because it's almost in Davao it's 90% sold almost. Then Cagayan de Oro it's almost 100% sold, 95%. So we look forward to serving you. So this is all the offices of Cebulan Masters all over the Philippines. So this is all the contact person. So for Davao, we have Asian and Ella, and just recently we have another one new to our family, Amelia, and for Cagayan we have Hiltrudes and John Ray. Okay, so I hope you learned something this afternoon and you keep pushing Cebulan Masters as the developer of choice. So
Yes.
if you have more question, you can raise it.
Okay.
I have with me Asian, the other line. She's the one gonna assist us if you have additional question.
Okay.
So sir, ma'am.
Yeah. You have question, guys? Please open it up right now while Sir Garrett and Asian is here so that we can address. They can address it quickly. And I believe, sir, there will be more project after this one, no? At least we can still catch up.
Yes, actually, once we are actually targeting to launch a lot of projects we have subdivision project, because we have subdivision project in Cagayan. You have Bilmiro Uptown, Cagayan, but it's sold out a few months ago. Now, we will launch another one by a few months from now. It's a subdivision project again. So that's maybe something that you'd be interested to promote. And
Yes,
also in Davao, we'll be having a Casamira LPU. So that's across, very, very near the airport of Davao. So that's a condo project located within a township by LPU. So because it's a Casamira brand, sir, it's actually very affordable.
affordable. Yeah.
Yes, we will sell that very soon also. So that's why we really encourage everyone to focus with Cebulan Masters because we have a lot of projects in store. And we actually sell out project very quickly.
Yeah, agree. For sir, for Butuan City, is there anything in pipeline?
Yes, sir. We have project in pipeline for Butuan, but we might launch it later on, but not this year. So
Okay.
our focus right now is the Cagayan and Davao, and in Visayas we have already Iloilo. You might have a project in more project we have in Palawan even for in Dumaguete. So those are the projects that are upcoming for Cebulan Masters. So I'm sure you have a chat group for your firm, sir. So
Yeah, I
just
think we have already. I think the Novelin facilitate it, and I think updates are sent there also. So that
yes.
would be nice. I asked for Butuan actually because our office is in Butuan.
Ah,
We have our office in Butuan, but anytime within the year we will be opening our office in CDO actually. So medyo naabutan lang sa sa COVID
okay, sir.
timing. But
Anong sa
anyway, we
Butuan,
can
sir?
still catch up. We can
Yes, sir.
still catch up. Oh, so we're putting up emphasis naman sa Sibulan Master. Sir, with
Yes, sir.
Paragon, that's a condotel. So that's the one you presented. It's not a guaranteed lang, no? It's not a guaranteed return.
The one that I showed to you, this
Yeah, in
present
Paragon. Yeah,
that
that was an assumption.
that's presentation. But normally it doesn't go below 65 ang hotel. Of course, right now COVID, na-adjust.
Yeah. But
Even for
in the normal, not doesn't below 65. Diya sa Davao.
65. On
Okay.
like in COVID right now, we're part of the hotel industry that's affected. But we're the only hotel operation in Cebu that has really been doing well in terms of, because that's the one of the advantage of this kind of setup. So it's actually condo hotel, not purely hotel. So there's lesser staffing, less operating cost. So Cebu Citadines has been doing okay, but they will recover mga months nga kanang peak, like sinulog ana.
Yeah.
So that's how it will operate. So that the one that I presented to you, that's the safest we have, and that's for the entire year. So again, the distribution of ROI, I mean the distribution of income to buyers is every quarter. They will receive a check, or an amount in based on the hotel operation on a quarterly basis.
Okay. So that's it. That's ideal for OFW investors, no? The project. Any more question that you would like to raise to Sir Garrett? Anyway, they have accommodated us very well, in spite of the holidays. No, today is holiday. No, and they really had extended this time for us. No, so we appreciate it, sir. We appreciate it much. Okay. Any more questions, or is there anything? Siguro doon na lang sa sir, no, sa group chat. I think they made a group chat. I think Asian is there. And probably para isang bagsakan na lang doon sa information. No, hindi rin isa-isa ba. Then for those people that are sending their email, I think it's been captured naman siguro the emails, and it will be sent off. Okay? So, sir, thank you very much for the time that you have shared with us. And hopefully things goes well, and we can I myself can cross to Davao and be able to meet you in person. You're in Davao right now, sir, or in Cebu?
Actually, I'm in Cebu, so
You're in Cebu.
from home takaron. But the good thing with our team is we're actually more we're very attuned to this setup. We're doing online mangyod selling for quite a while, so we're here to support all our sellers across all areas. So we have a strong team in Mindanao, sir.
Yes.
Sige, sir.
Thank you so much. So guys, that would be all for today. Enjoy the day, no? And whatever things that you're gonna be asking, go to the group chat. Our partners are there, and I think they're very active. So much active in the group chat. I've noticed it every now and then. Nagpa-pop up lang yun eh. So go there, and if there are agents here that are not yet in those group chat, please notify anybody in the organization so that you can be added as well. So thank you. Stay safe, and God bless you all. Bye-bye.